Christian faithful gathered at various churches to mark the most important period of the Christian calendar, Easter, marking the death and resurrection of Jesus Christ. Many took the opportunity to pray for the country, which they see as disintegrating amidst leadership wrangles, and many feel badly let down by their leaders.
Angalia kwanza mwananchi yule aliyemchagua kwanza walimwaga damu juu yao na hawaoni. Sasa bado tu wanataka yani vyeo.
Yeah, there's a lot of mistrust between the Prime Minister and the President, and I think the ministers in both across the political divide. And I think they should just come together for the sake of Kenyans.
Serikali inatufinya juu sisi wenye tuko na shida tunaumia. Gorogoro ni pesa. Na wao watulili wanalilia tu mali zao.
At one of the internally displaced camps, the residents are bitter at what they say is a betrayal by the politicians who seem to have forgotten their plight after forming the coalition government.
Hii sikukuu haina maana kwetu. Kwa sababu sisi hatuoni umuhimu yote ya hii sherehe, kwa sababu sisi ni watu tumekaa kama kwamba tulisahaulika. Tunakaa watu kana kwamba hata hatuna matumaini tena ya maisha. Na tukiangalia jinsi serikali ilivyo saizi, tunazidi kukosa matumaini kabisa kwa sababu serikali yenyewe haina mwelekeo. Kuna mgogoro kati ya viongozi.
Others expressed disappointment with the apparent fallout between the coalition partners.
Why don't they just sit down and work on everything that was good for Kenya the time they were campaigning and everything, and probably make us have a better Kenya?
But there was less lamentation in other parts of the world as Christians commemorated Good Friday, the day of the suffering and death of Jesus. Pope Benedict XVI held 2 services commemorating his 4th Easter of his pontificate. He called on Catholics to avoid temptations of material possession, terming them all vanity. And elsewhere in Philippines, devotees performed their annual ritual by tying a rope around their legs and inflicting wounds on their backs to bloody pulp using wooden whips. They then sprawl on the ground and get bitten, saying their penance is worth the pain, comparing it to what Jesus Christ went through. Lenten practices such as abstinence, fasting and praying are widely practiced across the predominantly Catholic country, with real-life crucifixions being held on Good Friday, drawing thousands of tourists to provinces around Philippines. Mwendo Kyogora, KTN Prime.